Hey YouTube, my name is Jeff, and this is Ad Nauseam, where I'm giving you my opinions on advertising. The phrase ad nauseam refers to something that has been done or repeated so many times it becomes tiresome and annoying. I like to think I'm clever. If I'm going to start a channel about advertising, there's no better day to do it than the Super Bowl. Being the media juggernaut that it is, NFL games already get a wide array of advertisers, but for the Super Bowl, they aren't just trying to go for the coveted male 18 to 64 demographic. Because it has this wide appeal, brands begin advertising campaigns and launch new products around the Super Bowl because they know eyes will be on it from across all ages and demographics. So now that Peyton Manning has hoisted his second Super Bowl trophy, let's take a look at the ads I loved and the ads I hated in the battle for your wallet. The first ad I want to talk about is T-Mobile's Drake ad.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
He is King Midas right now. Everything Drake touches turns to gold.
Fantastic idea.
With Hotline Bling, his most recent popular song, reaching almost cultural status with a neon background, people dancing in front of it, it's a smart play by T-Mobile.
Genius.
One thing you have to realize about the telecommunications industry right now, no one's getting any new lines. Everyone has a cell phone. For the most part, brands right now are trying to take from other brands.
Other wireless carriers ruin everything.
Rather than trying to get new customers.
Switch to T-Mobile, the Un-carrier.
Only mean one thing.
Because the new customers already have another brand. T-Mobile's Drake ad knocked it out of the park. It was a corny ad, to be fair, yes it was, but it knew it was corny. Drake played along with it. It wasn't forced. It didn't try too hard. And that's what I like the most about this ad.
Perfect.
The second ad I want to talk about is for the Audi R8. Now, you see my hat. I love Detroit. I am a Detroit homer. GM, Ford, Chrysler. I will always drive these cars. I'm a Detroit boy at heart. I'm never leaving those brands. However, I know a good ad when I see one.
This has to be the proudest day of our lives.
And this Audi R8, despite some good competition from Hyundai, was the best of Super Bowl 50. There are a couple reasons why this ad's great. First off, obviously, Starman by David Bowie. I'm not sure if Audi planned for David Bowie to be in the conscious of Americans. I'm not sure if they changed it midway through production or if they just got really lucky. Starman was a fantastic song to use in the background. Now, the thing that really makes this ad is the father-son dynamic. And, you know, obviously with NFL commercials, and I mentioned this previously that they're trying to expand to a wider audience. However, for sports cars, it's still a man's game out there. So, the father-son dynamic and how the son knows what his dad needs, his former spaceman dad needs.
Okay, Commander. Come with me.
He needs a ride in his brand new Audi. Under the stars, you know, push the button to start with the 3, 2, 1 countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That is what he needs. That speaks to the soul of a man. When you press the push to start button, you hear the engine roaring, and it's like, all right, I'm in control. And I don't know about you, but the cuts to a cockpit with his son being the wingman.
Sequence starts. 6, 5, 4.
Kind of felt like Top Gun. And that's always a good thing for a brand. It just resonated. That was a fantastic ad. Well done, Audi. And last, but certainly not least, the best ad of Super Bowl 50. The Doritos pregnancy ad.
And there's your beautiful baby.
Any day now.
That was bro humor at its finest. Now, I don't like the stupid dad trope that's in advertising nowadays.
Really? You're eating Doritos? He's eating Doritos on my ultrasound.
It makes men look stupid, and I don't like it.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
I know.
However, this ad uses it well. Regardless, Doritos has had incredible success with their Crash the Super Bowl competition, and it's produced some of the more memorable ads of the past decade. And I think it's probably the best one it has ever done, and that's no small feat. I also wanted to give a couple of honorable mentions for ads I did like, but I didn't want to go too much into depth on. The T-Mobile ad with Steve Harvey, using his kind of gaffe at the Miss America pageant. It definitely worked well, and definitely gave them a shot to give Verizon a little bit of a ribbing about the ball ad that seems to be so popular. The Heinz Meet the Ketchups ad. It's never a bad thing to have puppies in your commercial, except for a commercial you'll see later on. But it allowed Heinz to showcase, not really showcase, but show they have a wide variety of sauces and condiments that you could put on your wiener dogs. Pokemon ads, I love Pokemon. The ad just evoked the nostalgic feel of when you get your first Game Boy Color, and you pop Pokemon Blue and you're battling with your friends and training up your Pokemon. That was a great nostalgia ad. Lastly, I think the brand that did the most for themselves this Super Bowl, I didn't want to go into any of their ads, was Jeep. They had two ads, one on each side of the of halftime. Plus, they sponsored the halftime report, where many people are watching this to get a game recap, but because it's the precursor to the Super Bowl halftime show, which people are paying attention to. So Jeep got a lot of looks this Super Bowl, and I think they were the car brand, even though they didn't have the best individual ad, I think they're the car brand that won Super Bowl 50. Well, with the good comes the bad. Here are 3 ads that I hated at Super Bowl 50. First ad I want to talk about is Butterfinger. Butterfingers are delicious. I love Butterfingers. I used to eat them all the time when I was younger. However, this ad is terrible.
Bull rider on a plane is bolder than bold.
They tried way too hard. And that's a theme of these bad ads of the Super Bowl. They tried too hard to get people to associate good word with their brand.
Bolder than bold.
How many times did they say bold in their ad? I lost count.
That's bolder than bolder than bolder than bold.
Skydiving bull rider doesn't make me think Butterfinger. It doesn't make me want to go get a Butterfinger. What does make you want to go get a Butterfinger, and what probably will make you want to go get a Butterfinger, is the image of the bar breaking.
Butterfinger.
The peanut butter inside, the chocolate on the outside. That looked delicious. That makes people destroy their diets and go on a Butterfinger binge. That is the moneymaker, not a bull riding skydiver. That just didn't work.
And if he eats it, even when his mother tells him not to,
You'll spoil your dinner.
that's bolder than bolder than bolder than bolder than bold.
Second ad I hated, Shock Top. Now, TJ Miller can be a great spokesman when he's not playing the stupid dad or the stupid guy trope.
What are you? What is you?
Shock Top is in the very similar vein to Butterfinger, where they tried way too hard to associate good word that people don't use very often with their brand.
TJ, over here, little orange head, flavorful body.
Shock Top knows the beer market's crowded. People are getting snobbier.
It's terrifying.
People appreciate a wider palette of beers. And I think Shock Top could position itself as a craft beer that is a macro brew, but it's still small enough where you can be, oh, hey, Shock Top, okay, nice. Instead of being, oh, okay, Shock Top. It's a good choice. Not really.
You consider fresh squeezed orange juice murder?
Also, the talking orange, just drop it. Just drop it. It looks bad.
Do you even have eyes under there?
This last ad is for a brand that is pretty well respected. They've done a lot of great Super Bowl ads in the past. But this ad was like Barry Bonds stepping up to the plate after getting a fresh shot of steroids. Walking up, first pitch, swinging so hard, you throw the bat into the stands and hit an old lady. That is how bad the Puppy Monkey Baby ad for Mountain Dew Kickstarter was. Once again, we have an ad that tries way too hard. You know that that puppies, monkeys, and babies have been successful in Super Bowl commercials before. And it's great to use them in a comedic or satirical sense. But that was not an ad.
Puppy monkey baby.
I almost wanted to turn. I almost left the room until the ad was over. That's how bad it was. I love ads. I love the Super Bowl. I can't wait for the ads for this every year, and I almost left the room because this ad was so bad.
Puppy monkey baby. Mountain Dew.
No. Now, to be fair, a lot of other people are saying the same thing. And if you want to advertise your product by shocking people and saying how bad this was, be my guest. This ad is by far the worst ad of Super Bowl 50. I can appreciate taking a gamble with an ad campaign, but this one was doomed from the start.
Puppy monkey baby.
Whoever greenlighted this ad, whoever proposed this at the ad agency, the worst part is about this ad is there were probably a couple other proposals that were way better that got pushed to the side for a pug monkey baby monstrosity. However, hey, I'm talking about it, so it must have been worth something. Lastly, got a couple dishonorable mentions. Skittles, the Steven Tyler ad. The less I have to look at Steven Tyler, the better. Even less so his voice. Squarespace, Key and Peele are a great team. You could have used them in a million different ways, and not doing anything funny, just them being weird, just didn't work. Wix did a lot better than you did. Mobile Strike, stop, please. Just we get it. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rob Gronkowski, okay. Just please stop inundating the American airwaves with Mobile Strike. Download now on the App Store. Just stop, please. Love America. And then the final ads that were terrible, that do not need any dissection, that need no more depth. I don't want to see constipation drugs at the Super Bowl. That's just bad. No, I hate that. Just whoever thought that was a good idea. No, there's a reason they were the two least liked ads for the USA Today ad meter. So that's it. First episode of Ad Nauseam in the books. Give me a subscribe, give me a like, and follow me on Twitter at Ad Nauseam Show. I'll see you next time.